Whew, where to start? So I think if you want to talk about systemic racism, and I do, I have a background in criminal justice reform, gun control is one of the most systemic racist laws on the books, dating back to slavery, where we prohibited slaves from having guns because obviously an armed population could rise up. After slavery ended, you had the black codes continuing to try to block black people from being able to access guns because they weren't full citizens. Then you had the 14th Amendment come in, so now everything should be clear. But no, states started putting in facially neutral laws in the 1870s, where basically they still had things on the books to block black people from getting guns. That's a history that has followed us. I love that you brought up the Black Panthers. This should be a wake-up call. Yes, when the black community has started to organize after things like the Atlanta massacre and the Tulsa race riots, what happened? They started arming themselves. They started rising up. You had the Deacons of Defense that were out here guarding Martin Luther King Jr., and they came in and squashed them. Shortly after 1964, you get the Civil Rights Act. 1968, they come in and pass the Gun Control Act, which creates a system that has a background check and all of this. But most importantly, it starts stating things that people can be stripped of their gun rights for. And what's chief among it? Having a felony. Who's most likely to be arrested? Black people are 6 times more likely to have a record than white people. This is the scam. It has always been about eliminating black people's rights to access their Second Amendment. It's super racist. And today, we see that continuing to play out in the black community. So, but to say that like gun control or guns are the problem, no, like in fact, what we're doing is we're making them more likely to be targeted by police. This is where you get stop and frisk. It's about gun control. They only get something off them like 3% of times, but it gives them the excuse to come in and shake them down. You have, I think, 20% higher likelihood that black people to this day are convicted, sentenced, and given sentencing enhancements, that's from the Sentencing Commission, if they're black. So this is something that has continued to be targeted against the black community. And what I can't understand from your side is why would you come in and say, give that same government more power?
But are you saying there's an issue where black people don't have access to guns?
Yeah,
like or like legally. Guns. Like black people need more guns.
But I feel like I'm hearing 2 contradictory things because I'm hearing black communities have a gun issue because they have too many firearms.
Black communities have a gang issue. They have a violence issue. They have a poverty issue. These are things that lead to criminality.